high born sports media. Born sports media. Born again of a passports. The channel in Tebusan Baswa. Na wababa den if you subscribe and if you share. Na wa like page na wa ma wunu so enye bi so etumi so ahwe. Yen concept so.
MTN FA Cup committee angry with Chelsea for refusing to paste MTN sticker in front of their jersey. Meanwhile, Kotoko posted their own, and the supporters are wondering if MTN is coming as the new sponsor. Tawanti said, "We have any Nano Kosiada FA Cup semi-final." Now, but Omu Sike wum.
Mamu.
Omu question will be say.
One question.
Supporters no, Kotoko supporters in the question will be say.
So, I didn't know why now. But that's it. Any error from at all.
Who say?
Adia Hari and
not the Ipena, and none of the na Omun de Bomu.
And the semi-final is a special case.
Chelsea, Chelsea, the Oman farm, Chelsea, and Pidiamo. Chelsea just in a show.
But so headline on both for Chelsea for. So which means that Chelsea was supposed to do and no man. In Japan, and now supporters are good question.
There be sent so and say the Ubako to side no so supporters in the tea no omu ye no. No say hey, I have more questions. Nadena ya bo all of you ya after the who and say pam eni na sika say na wo mu a after the year ton wo mu.
Sika say na odim.
E wo mu say Kotoko sika say no mu free mu.
Every game.
Say omo dey mo yi na bo ho no no.
As some of the sponsors of the competition.
No more Mustanes or do I be matari.
Oh, sir, these jerseys especially made for
Pepsi in Henneken Champions League headline sponsors. Now, as Real Madrid book quarter final.
Oh, it depends on the arrangement.
But it's not done anywhere.
It depends on the arrangement.
It's not done anywhere.
No, and you have anywhere. You go with your terms. I want you to wear, especially when you move the daho. What they are competing brands. Now,
Hisense pay huge sums of money to us. Now they all the MTN better than one.
MTN are more clearer than Kotoko Hisense. What they really Hisense
we ambush marketing
and MTN.
It depends on the terms and the discussion.
You do a better say.
It's not me can say.
What I remember one ya better say.
See news come the.
They would all better say.
What Hisense there Kotoko sponsor.
Oh, my headline sponsor.
And you bono mom there.
Yeah, I'm your headline sponsor of the club.
That one maybe the who's on book. So
no, Hisense that's what. Hisense that's
well, you know that for a fact. Hisense
use to okay, so use to what's it?
What you won't say? Just say the opposite story. Justices are justices. You cannot remove your major and main sponsor from your set. Now up it to be there. And they are not what you do them over.
And a question.
Hisense.
I'm the MTN. So let me tell you, the MTN looks more clearer than the Hisense.
Which usually not embossed in my jersey. To me, come here, there be Hisense in the new.
The FA Cup, no. FA Cup. Give clarification. Almost all the teams never FA Cup, no. Almost the boom. From there 7 years,
from semi-final.
But there be even sometimes from the beginning of the competition. This season I didn't see you, but from the beginning of the season, but was a first not MTN.
I think somebody should be able to
MTN sponsor Kotoko.
That will be clear.
Is it teams in Bechichi? We going to do one.
Now, give you an example of the Champions League. Who's there? Omu the headline, like they have a lot of sponsorships. They are not like no one here. Minimum how to put it. Who's the way you know? My and say MTN the headline, they are the year of the competition. And the arrangement of my year, and I'm just what can I say? Team be about competition in Libya. You have to put their logo on it for that competition. That's the arrangement that they've done.
The discussion is not my head confused because you see, then the mama. Eddie Obi, I bomb me just here when I have my headlines. So usually the kind of money my headline sponsor gives me, because boss our competition, I'm just winning even 10% of it. Now, me you or no cover, be them do so have a boy account. That means move for let's make us we need so much money.
The competition be on them. For instance, Champions League, they say you cannot use an oil production company or what have you. You take a special time and not total on minimum say na Sasandia.
They are the headlines for
me. I say Kotoko other teams no kwa. Even the kind of sponsorships a bobo on tadi you too. You have to take it out to participate in that competition. Now FA Cup there, and I know emphatically say FA Cup from best 7 years ago. Oh bar you to be bono. Normal the stickers number. Say for ball on tadi account. You out me why.
So before you start,
but normally
yes, you should agree.
Say a woman. But normally
now so no sponsor na kokasa. So if my sponsor tells me that look, I'll not agree.
Then that becomes one year. But once a pass no. Now MTN wo Kotoko no dada. Then ti ama that issue na mbada. But now best steady MTN was not sponsoring us. But now has a boy FA Cup enable. People have to be a man for baby.
But
before the Confederation Cup, the Champions League now can. Say more about preliminary stage now. You have been allowed to use sponsors no way you are. More enter group stage in the
coverage.
Coverage in one way. Because whilst clubs in Betia says, Sikane woman. Sikane it is ABM to oil company be. Na calf so oil company be. It almost more competitors are. ABM real group stage calf qualification come out $200,000. But we be a problem was Sikase and MTN de Kotoko.
Because I enter Bunim.
Sikase no more de Mamo.
Na the position of Hisense so ye.
Because if Chelsea they decided to move from Muma. And the reasons I made to say Chelsea the man, I didn't think there's a Kotoko.
Chelsea I know.
Chelsea and family.
Reasons nothing.
Oh. How much competition is Kevin and Sheddon himself?
Ela Kotoko ye.
Ela Kotoko ye.
And I say open say MTN. MTN I say
too fine. But me say Asemi I the organizers of the MTN FA Cup and the FA. And the bayan say your mumra. It's be a Kotoko. So accept it and that's woman because they competition them. But baby a problem no way say. Sikase no more de maomo.
When we saw one bush your mom the momo the morning of the day of the month.
No me use words.
No ho debut.
Omo ambujo no go show mo
obi anim dada o.
Ade a president who rest you with mama obi anom say ambushi go wuram. Why you onya ade a onya de oja kito the way number mo me nti.
Skase no me dey no na me to ehia.
That's what Mariama.
Money has never been the issue.
Kotoko money making machine o. It would mean time of that. The season one now fear na dem tia kwakwo.
But what's it tiasi? We need to understand.
Say competition nimra.
Competition nimra go to make money out of it.
Say they are making
money. Competition nimra. But go to make money out of it.
If you win the
competition nimra na atam dia Kotoko. Na if Kotoko decide not to play the FA Cup.
Go and check FA Cup
wait to say
FA Cup.
Mr. Toka Assembly.
Omo FA Cup.
I feel imagine Abaso say about the Hisense issue. Team Bia or hairline sponsor a functional bia. MTN no. Yusumpa.
You be come and
you want to be
baby.
Baby, anybody has some go. Menim there a Hisense.
I want some na de banu.
You never go bon baby.
I want some na de banu. So man, untu be say o kire say. Kotoko ne Hisense ne bo hokwa.
Ebi asem bi wo.
No, na bo tire. O so be say
na sa dia. Me interest.
No, sa na say o be say o tire.
But so this come tian so we Hisense.
Because me dey minim say
be a Hisense.
Hisense e da so.
Ebi asem bi
Hisense e da so sponsor Kotoko. Omo contract no more extend here no. Say if some boy am it was for three seasons.
Yes.
You to say if it's 3 seasons there, I'm not sure Kotoko the Hisense bebo omo jesi anim from the first day of season start here till Sunday game no kobo wa bra omo nya benefit here. Which will not happen.
Okay, very well, no problem.
No problem. Yeah, why we look for? How many others are kids so I went to me.
No, to me say it also is part of the rules of the competition. For instance, the so-called Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup go to sometimes if you
go that time under Dr. Cheno Mobo, Dr. Chebo Champions.
Yes.
If
the kind of logos are the senses to make I say many George Abuako. He ordered awareness. Now awareness for the Kotoko flags extra stadium Asia. Obu taking in out. Even to the extent to say Obu catch up say ura baba on say post na sisi one. Amount for the back billboards and getting bobo posts of certain companies. There was even an order said either they cover it or they try as much as possible. Said none of the cameras ever capture no stadium. Even the number of pitch panels that you use venue on it is even designed. It's a competition beyond the that is the bottom line. And so to whether the person is giving you a penny or not, that is a different topic altogether. But the man here say Udru ha, you use the logo of MTN. I know for sure. Even hard to folk on MTN sponsor. Or mobile final, they put it in there. But not the name for Kotoko issue name money say. Kotoko already had that MTN sponsorship. But steady since 2017. Kotoko called the final of the FA Cup or even the semi. It was steady and maybe early stages in the partner you Kotoko film. But stage in a semi to final now. You better catch up with TV so there. You are supposed to put it there.
We need the difference between Champions League now. Champions League is the more competitor. It is a oil company. Even they sometimes even tell you the kind of sponsors don't agreed. And we share the weight of the competition, and if the value of the competition, and what the competition brings us. At least every abetiase. But MTN FA Cup. The 1,500 credit.
What the Kobo Africa? The 1,500. What the Kobo Africa is 1,500.
Oh, no more Mama Africa way.
There you.
More Mama Africa.
There you. The Kobo Africa. So if you are telling me, say the competition don't have
Sunday final new your boy. Sorry, your boy MTN FA Cup final new year. Now go to get check out of what. I did benefit from money. 1,000 Ghana and 500 credit.
But also, you better go back to that issue. But Obed, I think that our clubs needs commercial managers and people who really understand this business of sponsorship. Mama example be that whilst MTN insists for boom or semi-final they give you something around 5,000 cities, 5,000 cities, 3,000 cash and 2,000 credit. So you have a sponsorship of a sponsorship of we are getting some input here. 1 million Ghana cedi a year from Hisense. 1 million Ghana cedi from another sponsor. Then somebody says that look, let me pay you 3,000 cash and put it alongside the one who's paying 1 million. So if you are not a business or a marketing person, you may be members you should trick, but you wait to convince you I'm why excited. But we are test sponsors and even at that stage, if you want me to stop the competition, I'll stop. Okay, they make follow.
The money,
but they have to look at it again.
Let me state the rules of the competition.
So, okay, so more FA Cup now at the end of the
so for Africa.
Now Africa, yeah, Africa, no, but we are going to Africa for what?
For money. And for so for Africa, you want the trophy.
It's business,
you go to. The point is, say I was stating the.
What you are telling us,
sanity. As to whether you agree or not is a different issue altogether. The agreement aspect, whether it's right, it's a
So I'm even
different
talking about the clubs.
good.
Clubs now more FA Cup. You go for meetings before this competition starts. Now I could meet in a catch or say, Obi only sponsor. By man said Kotoko. If you have a 1 million sponsorship deal with Hisense. Now Hisense but when you have be penny. Now me have 3,000 cities. Never no two be on a big occasion like this.
Come out of a picture.
So the competition now more.
I think the main sponsor.
There be one more. Some of the agency, I'm the so my colors only I don't know more design. So probably we are asking for answers in my idea, but also my inyanti say kakra. Now omo clubs they start demanding for what is rightfully theirs. I say Omega say Oko Africa. Oba Abeko Africa. So they mean Africa nintina is still on the way to Africa. 3,000 cities. No, I think they need commercial managers. How much is answer nasi? Yes, where there.
And I wonder
Charlie, when you go to this year, for 90 minutes. Assuming the TV stations and others were a big deal.
Another issue about say, as a competition never start here. If no one share any regulations or rules govern the competition to the clubs. Yes.
And that's why me jai midway, no condemn.
And
they won't do
the emphasis is on.
The
baby agent says here, MTN for no better just in enemy. If you have started competition. Na one famra is to a competition. Am I yen I oh, yes, you can be anchor more. They say FA Cup no, and Rana Edible Premier League and one edible.
There be your FA Cup rules,
sir.
Your rules for away. Oh, the clubs are when you know.
I'm first sponsorship in the Abraham. They're holding him.
I womb. A research of
there be a woman say,
is this a PBM head of research? I almost
maybe the answer too. Sir, yeah, bono. It's not like once I would always stand the court Champions League Confederation Cup. You are moving to a bigger competition. To say Champions League too. Your clubs are at that level they are bigger than Kotoko. And they accepted. But MTN FA Cup there. Na Kotoko near the MTN Boboni Jesse and next car when you come to one game back home with 50,000 Ghana. No matter I say.
FA Cup in common. Yeah. It looks like the aspect are all come about teams in demand the ball in the but the principle it's a bond between my pictures in the floor. I say one moment from semi cornedia where they are the bebo atadi. They say Ababe ye or what I say Ababe to say a year will be santi or check dreams ne Kim Facer. You know this dreams Kim Facer. I think Kim Facer against the Swatre. Good. I'm just explaining, and you see them say, and then they will me. This was, I think, 2 years ago, the semi-final, and a boom. Then Nobaba Dreams Kim Facer final, the two boom. Then last season, Swatre and the Buffalo, you see it in there. And the aspect I said the clubs will now have to. This dreams time, I dream say, but a FA Cup the final, the two now who say a bomb and tardy. So a more main sponsor, but I see the other sponsor beneath it. And things say first so cry to normal false class or shorts no class and for boom count.
Yes,
nay both what tied them no shorts. But I think they're moving forward, you know. The clubs no would have to.
The meeting say na me can say. And yet a for go. And your football for meeting.
I say a commercial
business one.
With this last season final no or you flat remind a year buffalo. So at the man for just in a who seems to I think say if you are clubs and they say or raise an objection moving forward say be a good him say the money you give us yes you ever tell us my boy at third
that's right
should be higher than a year what you are giving us.
That's right.
Now on the coaching aspect in too I said now work on the club is far from selecting a person to lead them for next season based on the info said they are going to focus for now is Zito to end the season. And
Okay.
Zito even taking over is even part of the discussion on the team.
Now I don't know a member of that. He was a member of the
Yes, what can
If he usually remember of the
last
section.
resort.
Now say no bongo for.
No, say last resort.
No, I'm saying that if he has
Last resort.
many do was not
No,
be
that's it. Zito being a member
Until
last resort in the area, but and also on the players in the area. Send a danger kind of question the Omeri data, but the rest will be done immediately. Omeri season now. There's Omeri season. Send the last season Omeri Sunday, not Tuesday. Omuja players kwano. Sana we do subay.
Omza be Jemim Gwan.
So why be ja kwano? Right after say.
Thank you. Senior, we are now returning for the Akanina.
Me the American say Sunday your match. You need dreams. Tough. Wow, pebo papa hwibian. Sunday wo baba bayala. Obe hu ti say new Kotoko. Ye ni agro because he say no. Ye jina finance and ya boy wi. Nti they say league there no ni e be pre. Ye no to kwan bi ase niema nka echi mai. Nti supporters no mfo an show mu tirim. Say ye be share dreams. Na ye share ye next matches. Nti amanfo emra ye me support team no. Na ye win match no ya de hia ye. Gate fees no ye 20 30 70. Dada no a ye ntum until say akwa Africa.
Okay.
And support bi aso pese akwa Africa. Na o pese akwa Africa na sorry na atifi na be booster score line ya emwa. Ye meta boys na chi. Na ye nya African stock no na ye nko. Ye konso a ho na Ghana fo bagi ye di. Kuma se ma bagi ye di. Ehun se Kotoko yi team. Ye ho na ye pese ko ye bibi. Ama manfu. Nti mumra me support ye sign.
Okay.
Na ye nche dreams.
That's it.
Bon Sports Media, thank you for watching. We bring you more and more update of Ghana Premier League, most especially our two clubs, Asante Kotoko and FA, the Continental Club Master, Phobia, House of Oak, Nino Mohonsem Ebeba. Born again, the CEO of Bon Sports Media. Bomoding, the like page, we are now washing normal Williams, so and you've been so to me, so I salute you. Thank you, Yakupo, for watching. Bye.